If approaching a new opportunity overwhelms you, start by learning a small skill or researching quietly. Each small step becomes proof that fear is not insurmountable. It is manageable. And with each step, your confidence grows. Fear begins to shrink when confronted steadily, piece by piece, action by action. Small steps also teach patience with yourself. You may stumble, hesitate, or falter along the way, but every step, even imperfect, contributes to courage. Fear is not eliminated by rushing or forcing change. It is tamed by gentle, persistent movement forward. Each tiny victory over hesitation builds an invisible strength that propels you further than any sudden leap could. When you take small steps despite fear, you also inspire others. Courage is contagious, and the act of moving forward in the face of uncertainty lights a spark in the hearts of those around you. Your journey becomes a beacon of hope, showing that fear does not have to define life. The path of small steps proves that bravery is a choice available to everyone. Small actions also create clarity. When fear looms, it clouds judgment and paralyzes decisions. By taking even the tiniest step, you gain perspective, experience, and knowledge. You see the path in segments rather than an insurmountable wall, and what once felt impossible becomes approachable and conquerable. Each small step is an investment in your resilience. Facing fear in manageable doses strengthens your mind and spirit, teaching that adversity is temporary and courage is sustainable. This is how ordinary people transform into extraordinary individuals. Not by avoiding fear, but by confronting it in ways that are consistent and practical. Ultimately, overcoming fear through small steps reminds us that no challenge is too great when approached gradually. Courage is built quietly, steadily, and persistently. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory that reshapes your inner world and moves you closer to the life you envision. Building momentum, one step at a time. Momentum is a force that transforms small efforts into unstoppable progress. It begins with the tiniest action, yet grows exponentially when fueled by persistence. A single step, taken consistently, sets a ripple in motion, moving you from stagnation to growth. Life rewards those who keep moving forward, no matter how slow the pace. Momentum is the bridge between intention and achievement, and it begins with a simple decision to start. Momentum is also about trust. Each step you take, even if small, is a testament to your commitment to change. The universe responds to action, not hesitation, and your forward motion attracts opportunities, resources, and inspiration. Small steps, repeated over time, build a rhythm that propels you beyond obstacles you once feared would stop you. The beauty of momentum is that it compounds. One small success breeds another. One tiny effort creates the energy for the next. Like a snowball rolling down a hill, the accumulation of small steps becomes unstoppable. The process may feel slow at first, but the power lies in consistency and perseverance. Momentum also cultivates confidence. Each step forward, no matter how modest, affirms your ability to act. It transforms doubt into belief, inaction into progress, and fear into courage. Confidence is not a sudden gift. It is earned through repeated, persistent effort, through taking one step after another, even when the path seems unclear. Momentum teaches patience. Growth does not always reveal itself immediately, but persistent action ensures that progress is being made. The process is as valuable as the destination, as each step builds skill, understanding, and resilience. You begin to trust that small, Deliberate movements are more powerful than any frantic leap. By building momentum, you also inspire creativity. Forward motion generates energy, and energy sparks new ideas. Every small step opens doors to insights, solutions, and possibilities that were previously invisible. The act of moving propels your mind as much as it propels your life, creating a cycle of growth that sustains itself. Ultimately, momentum is the secret to transformation. It starts small, but grows unstoppable. Every small step you take contributes to a movement that will carry you toward your dreams. Big changes are not sudden, they are the natural outcome of persistent, consistent, and intentional action. The magic of patience and trust. Patience is the gentle companion of progress. In a world obsessed with instant results, it is easy to become frustrated when small steps feel slow. Yet, patience teaches us that growth is rarely immediate, that transformation requires time, and that every effort has its season. Trusting the process allows you to keep moving, even when results are invisible, knowing that each step contributes to your ultimate goal. Small steps are reminders that life unfolds in layers. Trusting your journey means accepting that each moment, no matter how mundane, is preparing you for what is ahead. The seed you plant today may take weeks or months to sprout, but without patient care, it will never grow. Similarly, your efforts today may not bear immediate fruit, but they are shaping your future in ways you cannot yet see. Patience also teaches resilience. When challenges arise, those who are patient do not give up. They adjust, persist, and continue. Trusting that every step has value strengthens the spirit, turning obstacles into lessons and setbacks into stepping stones. Patience is not passive, it is active, faith in the process and in your ability to endure. Trust nurtures hope. Believing in the unseen, in the potential of your efforts, allows you to keep moving forward when the path seems uncertain. Trusting yourself and your actions builds an inner calm, a quiet assurance that progress is occurring even when it is not immediately visible. Patience deepens self-awareness. As you take small steps consistently, you learn to observe your thoughts, habits, and reactions. This awareness allows you to make better decisions, refine your actions, and align your efforts with your true purpose. Trusting the journey encourages reflection and growth rather than rushing blindly toward an outcome. Patience also encourages gratitude. Recognizing and appreciating each small step you take reinforces the value of your efforts. Gratitude transforms the journey into a celebration of life, even amidst challenges. It is in these moments of quiet appreciation that you gain the courage to continue step by step, day by day. Finally, patience and trust create a fertile ground for miracles. By staying committed to small actions, trusting the process, and giving yourself time to grow, you allow life to unfold naturally. Big changes emerge not from haste, but from consistent, patient effort, guided by faith in the journey and in yourself. Celebrating every step. Too often, we wait to celebrate only the milestones, forgetting that the journey itself is full of victories. Each small step deserves recognition, for it represents courage, determination, and commitment. Celebrating these steps nourishes the soul, reinforces positive habits, and inspires continued effort. Life becomes richer when we honor not just the destination, but every moment along the way. Small victories build confidence. Every step you take, no matter how minor, proves that you are capable of action. Each action, repeated consistently, strengthens your self-belief and motivates you to continue. When we celebrate progress rather than perfection, We create a mindset that welcomes growth and resists discouragement. Celebrating small steps also fuels gratitude. Recognizing the courage it took to start, the persistence it took to continue, and the lessons learned along the way fosters a heart that appreciates effort as much as achievement. Gratitude for progress transforms ordinary days into opportunities for joy and reflection. Acknowledging your efforts inspires resilience. When you celebrate even minor accomplishments, you remind yourself that setbacks are not the end, they are part of the process. Every small step is proof that you are moving forward, capable of growth, and deserving of success. Celebrating progress encourages patience. Life does not reward haste, but honors consistent effort. Each recognition of small achievements strengthens your commitment to the journey, reminding you that transformation is gradual and cumulative. It also inspires others. By celebrating your small victories, you create a ripple effect that encourages those around you to honor their own progress. You become a living example of how intentional, consistent action leads to meaningful change. Ultimately, celebrating every step reminds us that big changes are not sudden. They are the sum of countless small, intentional actions, each worthy of acknowledgement. When you honor your journey, no matter how small the steps, you empower yourself to continue, to grow, and to transform your life in ways that are lasting and profound. At the end of the day, life is not defined by giant leaps, but by the small, consistent steps we take every day. Each tiny effort, each brave choice builds momentum, shapes character, and moves us closer to the life we dream of. Trust the process, honor every step, and remember that even the smallest action has the power to create profound change. Patience, persistence, and belief in yourself turn ordinary moments into extraordinary transformations.